Oh, little Fuji, once my only love amongst my many mistresses. We had some good times. Today, we have some interesting comparisons ahead. Pergear, makers of this lens. I had a lot of fun on it. 7.5mm, 2.8 fisheye. It actually works. It's one of the more stable vlogging lenses for the Fuji system. They have released a new 12mm Tony 2, which compares to the Samyang we're on right now. We'll see if it's different, and they also sent one for the Sony system.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So right now we're on the Fuji XT4 with the Samyang 12mm Tony 2. And we have this, we're going to switch to it and see, is it the same wideness? Because every focal length is different. You have a 12mm lens, you compare 10 of them, and they're all varying. It's zoom lenses all amongst that shit, from 11 to 15. So we're going to see, is this a true 12? Is it better? Is it sharper than the Samyang? And then we'll compare. We have the exact same lens on the Sony. I want to see, can we use it full frame? I doubt it. I've already tested it. I know we can't, but it's interesting. APS-C, though, should be very similar. Fuji XT4 versus A7S III with the same lens. So let's switch to it. Now I want to compare. Let's put this at the very edge of the frame so we have some reference points. Oh, my desk is not big enough. Oh, God. Right there. Is it going to fall off? Okay, viewfinder touching the edge, painting somewhat in the shot. Let's switch to it. Does it shrink in or get wider? Hopefully it gets wider. I can already see it. It's cut off. There's less room. What about the painting? What happened to that? I was hoping to baby Ganesh that it would be wider, but it's not. So it's probably like a 13mm Tony 2. Slightly disappointing already. It's not a good way to start off, but it's 10 grams lighter than the Samyang, although it feels heavier for some reason, but scales don't lie. It's all metal. This is like all plastic. This is a cheap feeling lens. I don't love it. Did the colors change? Side by side with that guy. Who is more handsome? Whose face looks like he eats too much pork? Is it mine or his? Is bacon a superfood? It's not. I'm aging myself. Okay. That it makes sense karmically, since I am stabbing a pig in the gutter. I get it. Do they have a gutter? What is that? Let's move on. Now, just looking up the prices, this Samyang, $259. That's on sale. That's a big time sale. Affiliate links down below. Not really. That's a B&H. I can't sign up to B&H. Every time I do it, I fill out the whole chart and then it doesn't load. And I can never sign up for B&H affiliate sales. I'm missing out. The Pergear is only $165. So it's much cheaper. It's a little lighter. Is it as sharp, and did the colors do stuff? It's got its own built-in lens hood. It can take 62mm filters. Can this one even take filters? I don't think it can. Yeah, it could. Just doesn't tell you what size. You have to guess. So just buy every size filter, and then one of them will fit. It's the most affordable solution I have. Okay, what I really want to see is this versus the Sony A7S III, same lens, and then we try the ultra wide on full frame. Can that happen? And we're in 1080p because I know you can't do APS-C crop in 4K on here. So let's put them side by side. No, I don't know how to use this in the shot. I don't know what to do with it afterwards. So what? I know something middle gray, 40%. Your mom's 40% middle gray. Can you tell which one is which? You probably can just because you saw the Fuji first, so you're used to seeing it. But if I put the Fuji, turn a LUT on the Sony, we should be dignified, are we? Okay, Fuji XT4 is on your right, Sony A7S III on your left, same exact lens. The settings don't match up. I tried, they lie. They lie to me. They're both at Tony 2 on the lens, and shutter speed 80 on the Fuji. Sony is 50 to get a tiny bit of zebra right here. 70% on both. So we should be exposed the same, right? And 640 ISO on both. And we'll do a little low light test and then a little vlog test to see what's better, and then we'll switch to the full frame mode. So right now we're in APS-C mode, 1080p. I think that might even be oversampled. Is one sharper? Punching in on my face. Who's different? Is one sharper? Does one have more dynamic range somehow? What if we turned? We unpunched. And then the light's in the shot. Now what's happening? Am I in focus on either of them anymore? Probably not. That's user error. That's on me. Sony seems wider? Is that possible? Due to physics. Gerald. Does Gerald have his purple Gerald Undone plates yet? Because I have them. And they are magical. They are definitely magic. Okay, what I want to see. Can we do this on the fly? No. That's good times. All right, let's switch to full frame mode just to see the difference. Oh, wow. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at all this fun. Oh, just ignore those things. I don't know what's happening. We're in a tunnel. It's a tunnel effect. It's a desired effect in the cinema. We have, think of this. The only other equivalent lens you can get right now is the Sony 12-24 2.8. And it's not equivalent because we're at Tony 2 here. 12mm Tony 2 for $160 versus the American one. Why did I say American one? American dollars, $3,000 for that Sony Zoom. You got the same thing. If vignettes a little bit. Just a tad, a touch. Can we do something about that? Active Stabe? I believe we can do that. Oh, look at us. It's almost gone. It is. Okay, what else? The zoom, digital zoom, I think. We got it. Okay, that's 1.1. Is it gone? For sure, now it's gone. 1.2. But then aren't we just back to APS-C mode? But we have stabilization now in here, which is, I need it. Just like I need the wind muff indoors. I have special needs. Is this even wider now with the crops? Just let's switch back to APS-C mode. There it was. You're seeing it now. And then back to me. If it's not wider, that would suck. But with active stabe, getting around that, you could technically be wider with stabe. That's fun times. And your full frame, kind of, with the crops. Digital zoom doesn't lose, they say, quality. That wasn't English. Let's do a low light test. Okay, I'm sitting on my floor so I can have beauty in the background while we do the low light. Now I've matched the settings because I don't know what else to do. We're at 50th of a shutter, 1600 ISO each, and Tony 2 on the lens, right? No? Yes? Okay, now we're at 3200 ISO each. Can you not use the wheel to just make the ISO up? I have to press a button and scroll through some shit. There's a good chance I'm out of focus on both because it's so dark, the peaking ain't working, but how you doing? Good? Okay, 6400 on both. For some reason, the screen on the Sony, I'm seeing all this noise now. I think it's the peaking mixed with noise. It scares me. Is one cleaner? If we zoom in on those shadows, right up there, is one cleaner? Is my hand now in the, oh God, you're ruining it. Let me just see something. I think I noticed. We're at 10,000 on the Sony, 12,800, and then all that red stuff cleaned up. Is that the dual part? 10,000 noisy, 8,000 still noisy, 10, 12 clean. Are we correct in that assumption? Versus the Fuji, also at 12,800. We starting to see some stuff or what? We seeing it? What are we looking for? I don't even know. That's why the tests don't ever go right. Okay, why is the Fuji pretending we can only go to ISO 12,800? What the hell? So it turns out that Fuji is a nerd at life. They can only go up to 12,800. I had to go on the internet looking for how do you turn on the extended ISO? You can't. It's only in stills mode. So, So Sony is gonna play around with your heart while I have fun while you just watch. You just watch it. Fuji, loser. Look at us rising. 25,600. We're not even done yet. 51,000. This is your max for photos. What a nerd. See, we're starting to clip. 64,000. Fuji looks better. Oh boy. This is Sony's max native ISO 102,000. So we'll just stop there. Let's go outside, do a little vlog test. We'll see if the full frame vlogging mishaps of our vignetting life bother us. And we'll decide, are these lenses worth buying? So far, could be. We learned nothing. Oh wow. I see differences. I see differences. Do you prefer the Sony A7S III? I switched hands. Oh, it's the oldest trick in the book. Oh, it's the oldest trick. Sony's on your right now. We're in full frame mode with zoomed in 1.2 on the digital zoom. Is that doable? Active stab on? Are we doing it? Is this the best vlogging setup you've ever seen in your life? I do believe it is. Versus, look how tight that is. But you're Fuji. Fuji? Oh. Forgive me. Oh, forgive me. My exposure comp was at 1 plus 1. Now it's 1.7 where I usually have it. So let's do a little stabilization test. Sony, looking at it. Active stab on. Fuji had the digital on. It needs it. So they're both using their digital stab. Same lens, but this is full frame, and there's no vignetting anywhere, ever. Right? We fixed it. If this is somewhat sharp, what the hell just happened there? Did you see it? I swear, there's bugs in the Sony system for auto exposure. Sometimes it just gets super bright for no reason. Nothing changed. Even inside. I had a video ruined. I had to like expose it after. It looked terrible. And sometimes super dark. So there's problems. Big problems. Versus the Fuji, even though her battery is about to die, because I haven't used it in a while, who's more stable? Is it better with this lens? Because on the Samyang, it warps a bit, but maybe this is different because it's like 13 mil. I bet you I didn't change any adapter settings for anything. That's a guarantee. No, it's on 12 mil. And I think you're on 12 mil. I'll double check. No, I won't. I'm at a dumpster. I'm pretty sure Fuji just auto exposes better. There, bright sunlight. We're clipping hard. We are clipping hard. And then backlit, Sony looks better actually. You let me down, Fuji. You let me down. Side lighting. Who has the better dynamic range? It can't be Sony. They're not known for that. Or are they? All right, let's have a little fun on the Sony. We're punching in. We're extending out. Am I in focus? Oh, that's hard to see. Nope. Right there. We could be in focus. There's your vlog. Oh, wow. Look at the wideness. You can almost see my feet. If I walked like that, am I still in focus at all? If I was, and I brought you to such beautiful scenery, and Tony too, we should probably stop it down to see if that helps anything. 2.8-ish. It's a non-clicky aperture. I think we're at 24. How's that for a lens? A 12mm Tony, it's super light. Imagine that. Is this the best? Someone stole my Fuji. Oh, little Fuji, you are dumpster trash now. How close can we focus on this thing? That was it. I'm focused on the Fujifilm sign. I'm about like 3 inches maybe from it. That's not bad. Not bad, we got some toner there. Except I stopped down like a moron. So we're going back up. Oh, there it is. Oh, my thumb was in the shot. Oh, hopefully no one saw that. That would have been embarrassing. This is a cinematic shot, by the way. There's a green dumpster in the corner with orange pylons and a Fuji, blurring them out. That's fantastic. That's the cinema. Okay, we're at 2.8, reacquiring focus. I'll put the crop factor here because we're at 1.1 times active stab times 1.2 times digital zoom. So now we're taking that off. Oh God, we increased it. Ah, that's the opposite of what I wanted. So active stab on, no digital zoom. 2.8. Is there any vignetting anywhere? Is it in the sky? Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it in my heart. What about taking active stab off now? Could we do it? It could be perceived as artistic. I'm perceiving it that way. This is good. This is good content. I'm waiting for a FedEx delivery. That's why I'm sticking around here. I can't leave. It's a potential cat tower arriving. We may have a rescue buddy coming in here. 11-year-old. She'll be dead in 3 weeks max. But, oh, I gotta save her. My heart. Videos coming. Cat videos. I want to see what it's like handheld right in my hand, super close to the camera. Active stab off. Back to Tony 2. Slight background blur and mystical side mysteries. That's a super light combo. That's lighter than most Micro Four Thirds setups, I guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. It's not lighter than one that I know of. And then you put active stab on for a smoother image. That's fun times. That is fun times. The vignetting almost goes away with that active stab, but you do need an extra 1.2 times with the digital to fully remove it. But I used to add vignettes to my footage, so don't lie to yourself. Vignettes are cool. Just a little warning, I just tried to fit a filter on the lens hood. You can't remove it, and I don't know what kind of filter is ever gonna fit in there. Definitely not a variable one. So if that's important to you, good luck with that life. Although you can still do this. Digital off, active stab off, ND filter held up to the lens. That's a good shot. I could do that. I'd have to re-expose. I didn't plan for that. Re-exposing. Too far. I took it too far. ISO 32,000. That's a good shot. I'll leave. So thank you Pergear for sending these out. Full disclosure, at the very end of the video, they sent me these for free, and I get to keep them. But affiliate links down below for them. I don't get affiliate sales on these ones. So buyer beware. I don't care if you get it. I'm just showing you how it performs if you're a YouTube hobo. They seem to be fun. I don't love manual focus lenses, I'll be honest with you. But sometimes you compromise for this amazing shot. You get everything. That's fantastic. So, thank you so much for watching the video and thumbing it up and buying a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos.